Alright, so it's Sunday, and the last time I did a video was on Friday. I was feeling super shitty and crying and stupid shit. Saturday, no wait. So that night I went to bed and started thinking a little bit, but then in the morning I started thinking some more. Didn't have much time because it was Nestor's graduation from UIC, so that took up the rest of the day until like 3 a.m. today. But through the therapy session, so then the video was Thursday night. So I thought about Friday, that's what it was. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought about Friday and into Saturday. And my voice sounds kind of weird, but that's because of all the drinking and crazy shit that happened yesterday. Anyway, Friday, I was thinking about, through the therapy session, I was talking to the therapist about what that conversation with Josh had been and everything. And then I realized that, so I realized that, sorry, my thoughts are everywhere. I realized that I don't want to be Raydell, one of his daughter's mom, where she still flirts with him and everything, and he's over here having other relationships and trying to figure himself out, and he's saying that he needs time away from females, and not away from females, but like just to not be in a relationship for a little bit and just kind of figure himself out and stuff like that. But what I meant was, I don't want to be that person that's on standby or just waiting for him to get back on his feet, which there's like two ways you can think about that. And I don't mean like, oh, I'm not gonna wait for him to be better and I need him to be good right now type of deal. What I mean is, he has been saying that he's not willing to make an effort. Like, he's not willing to try harder for us. He's just going to do his thing and get better on his own. I need to do my thing, get better on my own. But my hope that we might get back together later is a little bit toxic for myself, not for him, because he's going to continue on and do whatever the fuck he wants. But for me, I don't want to keep myself from doing anything or meeting anyone or doing certain things just because I think that it'll help for eventually us to get back together or anything like that. Like, I don't want to live with with that in mind for everything that I do, which was getting a little bit like that. Not exactly, because it's things that I want to do and everything, but it was kind of like, I could tell him about it and he's gonna notice and he's gonna be like that, or like, oh, I am making the changes, whatever. But it's not me that really needs to do all these changes. I mean, I do need to make a lot of changes for myself, but the main issue that was going on with him was that he needs to make his changes. And no matter how fast or slow or big or small my changes are, unless his changes happen as well, it's just not going to work. It's just not. Why would I have to put myself through that? I still believe that if we are meant to be together, then eventually we will be together. But that doesn't mean stop everything that I'm doing, don't meet somebody else, don't even try type of things, because that's not what he meant by this. I think he broke up with me so that I didn't get stuck on that while he works on himself. So that finally clicked. I can't believe it just clicked. But yeah, I don't want to have this blind hope of things getting back to however I want them or whatever, or how I feel they could be. Because it doesn't exist. It only now exists. And right now, we don't work. So, yeah, just gotta leave it at that. And it's funny because I've been getting a few, so I've been feeling better once I realized that, and during the therapy session, which I like that they're so early, because then the rest of my day gets better. So the more like I thought about it and everything, the more I was okay with that idea, and I don't feel super terrible. I don't feel like as sad. On Thursday, the last message I sent was, "Oh, I'm like angry, whatever," and he never replied. I kind of don't want to message him for like now, like that was the last thing I sent, and I don't want to message him until he messages me, type of thing. I don't know if that's ego or if it's feelings or if it's just the letting go. I haven't figured that out yet. Because I was sending him, like, we said that we were going to be friends, and I was sending him like the things that are going on, like when I went into the yoga studio. I didn't tell him that I'm hired already, because that's when we were arguing, or not arguing, but talking. I don't know, it was just weird. I didn't say it. But anyway, like, I was telling him about things, and he was messaging me and stuff, but it was because I was having this hope. So now I don't know how to go about this. Like, do I still be his friend and talk to him the way I was talking, or do I still be his friend and change it up to how, because usually with my friends, I don't really, sorry, there's a spot here and it's bothering me. Anyway, I don't really talk to them that often. I'm really bad with that kind of stuff, which I do want to fix, and I'm trying to fix. So I'm thinking that maybe this is a way of practicing that. Practicing talking to them or whatever. I don't know if he's the right person for that. That's another issue. Or should I just let it go, like friendship and everything, and just, if he messages me, he messages me, and if he doesn't, then he doesn't. I think that could be included anyway, but I don't know. I just don't. I haven't figured that part out. I don't know if I should. I don't know. I just don't want to put that much thought and energy or effort into this right now, because he's obviously not willing to either. So then again, if I don't fight for it, like, it's a constant battle, like back and forth. So that part I haven't figured out. But I feel better about the whole breaking up thing and all that kind of stuff. But because I feel better, I've also been, like, there's a change in my face, I guess. Like, my glow. I don't know what to fucking call it. But, on Friday after that, like, I was just wearing regular, like, comfortable clothes, and I didn't do my makeup or hair or anything. But we had our winter event where it was like food and games and stuff at work, and it felt really good, just laughing and dancing and being around, these people, and not being like in work mode, and just having fun with them. Like, that was really nice. But I felt good. And then the next day it was just like, yeah, like, it was good. And then we had to rush to get to Nestor's graduation and everything, and I ended up not having time to do my hair or anything, so I just did little twists on the side. I put a clip on it and that was it. But then when I let it down for the night, it just kind of did this thing, kind of, I don't know, I like it. Like, it's like an effortless but I still feel pretty type of thing. And then I did the really light makeup, which gross, I know. I didn't take it off before going to bed because I had been drinking and I was just so tired. It was like 4 in the morning, 3 something, almost 4 in the morning. Anyway, so now I woke up with this and I don't hate it. And I did like really light, just my eyebrows, mascara, and like a long lasting type of lip thing, but it was like a light color and it was nice. I did some Snapchats or whatever, because filters and stuff like that, and I was just kind of feeling myself. So that was nice. I felt good. And then I had a few people, not a lot, but it was like 2 or 3 people that messaged me and they were like, oh my god, you look so pretty, or something like that, or just like the heart eye emoji that the guys do or whatever. I used to send Josh things like that, like the heart eye and stuff, show my still care or whatever, that I was still into him. I noticed he did post some stuff, but I just didn't. I just ignored it. Which is kind of weird because now it's like, now I'm not messaging him. He posted another one, but I just haven't looked at it, so at least I have that excuse that I didn't see it or something. But I am curious, I don't know, just to look at like what he posted or whatever, how he's feeling. It looked like, from the little circle thing that it shows, that he's kind of like feeling himself right now too. Because he likes like when the sun hits his face, kind of like I do. I mean, I think everybody does. It just makes like, the sun is just so powerful and it just makes you feel good. It's part of what the sun does, vitamin D. But anyway, I'm rambling about him again. And stop that. Yeah, so I felt good. I was talking like during the party to like different people. Chelsea came over, like it was a few people that good conversations, nothing like too serious, nothing crazy. It was just nice, fun. Some of his friends came by and they're his best friends, so we've seen him for years. So I was talking to some of them. There's another one that I usually don't talk to, but I was just feeling good, and I guess he like was able to resonate with that vibration. So when you feel good, like where energy goes, energy flows type of thing. So when you feel good, it shows, and other people can tell, and people are attracted to it. Not like romantic attracted or something, but just like you're pulled into that kind of thing. And who doesn't like somebody that's all happy and stuff like that? So anyway, I think that's what happened, because usually he's like a very serious, quiet, like up to himself kind of person when he doesn't know you. And it was really easy to like continue the conversation with them, and it was fun or whatever. So it was nice that we were able to all like hang out and be cool. And even though they don't really know me much, they were still kind of like open to talking and stuff. So that was nice. That helped me feel better about anxiety over talking to people. So that was good. And then this morning I woke up and I just kind of looking at like their Facebook or different things, and I opened up Snapchat, and I kind of liked the way that this morning face turned out, even though it's kind of gross because I didn't take off my makeup and stuff. But took some pictures like with some filters and shit, and already getting responses like, oh my god, like not like oh my god, but like like positive feedback from those pictures. It just feels good. It's a little like confidence boost, and it's good to feel good. Like, who doesn't like to be told that you look good or that you look pretty or whatever? And it's extra nice because it's like, oh, I just woke up, like I woke up like this type of shit. And I'm also kind of like talking in a lower voice because it's about 11:30 and everybody's still asleep because it was a long night. So I'm not trying to wake anybody up. Plus, they don't know I'm making these videos, so it'd be really weird and awkward. But yeah. Oh, I was watching this video of like this girl. She's like not the prettiest physically, and I don't mean that to like put her down. I mean that to because her makeup is really pretty. But what I mean is she doesn't have to be like overly attractive for her to like draw you in and be okay. She doesn't have to be physically attractive for her to draw you in and be attractive anyway. Like, I'm using all the wrong words. I think you get it though. Anyway, she is so like happy and bubbly. Not bubbly, that's not the word, but she's just very happy and energetic and fun and creative, and it's all the things that I like and would like to be more of, because I am those things. It's just not all the time. It's more during either my normal to manic states that I am. So when I have this depression thing going on, it's harder to be that way. So I want to be more of that. I think now I'm going to take it more seriously. I keep saying I'm going to do it and I haven't, but I'm going to write down exactly who, like the person that I want to be, like what does that look like? Who is that? Who is she? How does she react to things? How does she look? How does she carry herself? What kinds of things does she do? Like, be very specific and then work hard towards that. I'm not going to be perfect. Nobody's perfect, but I can be a person that I can fall in love with. And then once I can do that, I feel like everything else kind of will follow and will kind of fall in place. Actually, no, because I'll be with that in mind, I'll be working towards that. So all of the things that I've wanted to do will become true. And I'll be that person without even, I hope that it'll happen in a way where I don't even realize it and then just wake up like, oh my God, like this is my life. But I do want to make sure that I appreciate the moments, like be in the moment, be present, and not put myself down like, oh, I'm not all the way there yet, whatever. Like, that's fine, but not beating myself up over it. So that's kind of the goal right now. I'm gonna write those stuff down. Oh, I've also been doing, I have this app where every day it asks you, it's kind of like a diary, but it asks you a question, and they're like heavy questions sometimes, or sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but then when you start answering, you're like, whoa. But it does ask you like, what are your goals right now? What is most important to you today? It has like, if this, then how, like what would you do? I think it also has things like, what do you like to do for fun, and like just a variety of different questions, and it makes you really think about you and who you are and what you want and stuff like that. And I think that's really helping. I forgot to mention that before. I didn't feel it was too important until I started like thinking about what these questions are actually asking, and it's like, oh shit, like, no, you're right, like that really helps. And I think the name, oh, I can't go into the name, okay, because the camera thing. I'll find the name of the amp, but I like it. I also have like Sweatcoin, which gives you points for your steps. And they have to be outside steps, so walking the house doesn't count. I don't like that, but I guess it's fair. And then I also have like the regular like Samsung, it counts your steps type thing. So just being a little bit more active, like walking wise, because I still haven't done the exercises or the yoga or anything. Now that I'm hired though, I'm waiting for an email today to see if I can do my orientation today, and if not, soon, because they wanted me to start next Friday, or no, this Friday coming up. So we'll see about that. I already asked for the day off at work, and I'm going to be probably working extra shifts. I did find an immigration law firm that is looking for a interpreter / translator. So it's for Saturdays only, so it fits my schedule perfectly fine. So I'm gonna see if I can get in. I applied for it as soon as I saw it, so we'll see if I get any response from that soon. Extra cash is always good cash. What else? Just focusing on those things, focusing on the good things that are happening. Just I had a good swoop of my hair. I like it, appreciate it, be in the moment for that. The yoga stuff is going, possible immigration thing, positive feedback from other people that just makes me feel good, is a boost of confidence, being outside more in the sun, even though there's not a lot of sun, because it is almost winter. It already feels like winter, but whatever. Just being in the sun more. I guess because I'm feeling better. Like yesterday was not as if nothing had happened between me and my brother, but it was much better than it usually is. And it's like he would forget that he's mad, and he would just kind of like say things as if like we're cool, and I just received it. I kept it going, you know. I answered fine, like I wasn't rude or anything. I just kind of let him enjoy his day, and just didn't make a big fuss about anything, except my mom. there was a little thing in the morning because of her, but this thing is so funny how my hair just does that. Anyway, I don't know why I'm doing that. I just like it today. Which it's funny because I used to hate this part right here, how it does this wave right here. That's because I used to straighten it every day. Now I'm trying to get it to be healthy. And then the rest of it is a little bit dying at the bottom. Let me see if I take off my scrunchie, because it's still like the blonde or the bleach at the bottom. I don't know if I should put a color in it or just leave it. I kind of like this color. It's just the bleach, the color fading off and the bleach just being there. Hey, it even looks kind of nice like this. Anyway, oh shit, bra showing and shit. It's been a long night. But yeah, just wanted to share. Feeling better. Gotta share the kind of what got me from crying on Thursday to feeling myself this morning. All of that happened. That's why I think maybe I should be doing these every day. But that might get boring. Maybe if they're shorter every day. I don't know how to do this. I'm just doing something. So, we'll see. Anyway, again, I don't know how to end these things, so peace.